Hey everyone, welcome. This is Ruth L. Snyder from Get Clients, Build Community. I'm happy to be here today to share 5 ideas for writing your tweets, and we'll get started right away. Get Clients, Build Community is on a mission. Our mission is to bring inspiration and innovation to authors, coaches, and entrepreneurs around the world. Get Clients, Build Community would like to introduce some of our services. We offer coaching packages, individual coaching or group coaching to help you get from dream to done. We also offer courses from book idea to first draft in 30 days. 5-day challenge and program. Turn Twitter into your lead generation machine using Twitter Spaces. Professional book formatting, providing you with publisher-ready files. Personalized marketing plan, a powerful plan to get clients and build community that suits your personality. We strive for excellence in everything we do, and it shows. If you're looking to write, publish, and/or profit from your books, we can help. As I said, this is Ruth L. Snyder from Get Clients, Build Community. Thanks for joining me today. And some people are asking for ideas for what to tweet. We want to make sure that we are not just saying, buy my book or buy my product or look at what I've written. We don't go up to strangers and do that, do we? We build relationships. So the first tip I want to give you is make sure that you are doing things that will build relationships with people. You want to ask questions. You want to find out what they're doing. You want to cheer them on. Say, yay, congratulations for what you're doing. And so here are 5 ideas that you can use, or 5 things that you should think about when you write your tweets. Make sure that you are original and useful, authentic, witty, and helpful. So, yes, it's good to share content from other people, but make sure that you are also sharing your own original tweets because people want to know what you think. They want to know where you are coming from. And so, share original content. If you are an author, share maybe that you have reached a certain number of words in your work in progress. If you are an entrepreneur, share when you are opening a business or when you have a successful client, or maybe you want to share a review that you've received for your work in whatever field that you do. Be useful. Don't just share content that is the same all the time. Make sure that you share a variety and make sure that you are authentic. So if you have read something about marketing but you haven't tried it, don't share it until you try it, and make sure that you are truthful about the results that you have or have not received. A sense of humor always helps, right? So add that in. A dash of humor is always helpful and enjoyable for people. And be helpful. So if somebody is asking a question or sharing a poll, make sure that you participate and encourage them with your responses. So these tweets can be either a plain text tweet, so just typing into Twitter with hashtags, or you might want to add an image as well. And you will notice that you can upload your own original image, which is probably the best idea. But if you're running short of time, maybe pick a GIF image that works for your tweet. That's something that most of us have time to do. You may also want to share what you have found helpful And as I mentioned, you can share other people's content. You can do this by mentioning them. So use the at symbol and their Twitter handle, and that will mention them in your tweet. You be careful where you put your mention. If you just want to draw their attention to your tweet, then you can put the mention at the very beginning of your tweet. But be aware that if you do that, other people probably aren't going to see the tweet. So if you want a variety of people to see that tweet, but still want to mention somebody, write your tweet and then somewhere in the body of the tweet, include that at and their Twitter handle, and then more people will be able to see what you are sharing. And you can always feel free to share links in your Twitter tweets. You can share your own original links, or you can share content that you found helpful. Just be careful. Twitter will block links to, they tend to block link shorteners that are not associated with Twitter. So it's not the best idea to use a link shortener, but, and also be careful that the content that you're sharing is good, authentic information. We should always be careful what we share, right? Something else that you can do is offer advice to people. So you can offer advice like I'm doing with sharing what I've learned about Twitter. You can also offer advice by sharing quotes from other people. And I find that memes with quotes in them are one of the things that people respond to and appreciate the most in my tweets. And I try to use a variety of content in my tweets so that it's not, like I said at the beginning, it's not just all about me or what I have to offer. So quotes are a good thing to put into the mix. You might also want to ask questions. It's good to get feedback from our audience and to understand where they are coming from. And one thing that I find really helpful on Twitter is their poll feature. You can basically ask any question you want, and then you can put in as many choices as you want. I usually stick to 3 or 4 choices. And then I also usually include an other choice and then ask people to let me know what that other is representing. So if I'm asking people, for instance, one of the polls that I put out recently is, how would you like to learn about Twitter Spaces? And the options I gave were learn by doing, read a book, take a course, or other. And it was interesting to learn that most people would prefer to learn Twitter Spaces by actually jumping in and doing it. Only about 5% of the people who responded to my poll said that they would take the time to read a book about it, which is interesting because I was considering updating my Learn Twitter book and adding information about Twitter Spaces to it. And then about 30%, sorry, 18% said that they would like to learn by taking a course. So that's I found that very interesting because right now I am offering an opportunity for people to learn about Twitter and Twitter Spaces, and I'm kind of combining the hands-on learning with a course idea. So I'm helping people, I'm inviting them to experience Twitter Spaces, but I'm also helping by offering a course where I can walk with them and help them to learn the the ropes. And I don't know if you know the saying, you can learn one of two ways, by making mistakes or by learning from somebody who has made those mistakes. So some people are comfortable with making those mistakes themselves. Other people would prefer to learn from somebody who's made those mistakes and learned the hard way. And so a course is a good way to do that. Another idea that you could use for a tweet is to share a product review. And that could be a review that somebody has written about one of your books that you've written or one of your products that you sell. Or you could write a review and share it. It could be an Amazon review, it could be um, anywhere that, I mean, most places offer the review option now. Best Buy, Walmart, all of the usual places that we buy from, as well as the online spaces. So that's another thing that you can do to write a tweet and share it. So I hope that you have found this helpful. Again, number one, be original, useful, authentic, witty, and helpful. Number two, share what you have found helpful. Number three, offer advice. And maybe you want to do that with a quote. Number four, ask questions. And maybe you want to use the poll feature. And number five, share a product review, either your own or a product that you appreciate. Thanks for listening in. We will see you another time. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you found the content helpful. And if you want to think about next steps in your journey, I would like you to join me in a free coaching call. We can meet for 30 minutes and discuss what you found helpful and where you are feeling stuck. I help entrepreneurs write, publish, and profit from their books. And so, if you are in any stage of that journey, whether you're just thinking about a book, or you are in the middle of writing a book, or you are publishing a book, or working on marketing your book, I would love to join you. You'll find the link below. I look forward to talking with you.